As U.S. President Donald Trump strode to the podium for his State of the Union address on February 24th, he looked every bit the confident commander-in-chief, defiant, upbeat, and unapologetic. But beyond the applause inside the chamber, a different mood is emerging across the country. New polling suggests a growing number of Americans believe the president has become more erratic with age. A Reuters Ipsos survey finds roughly 6 in 10 Americans think Trump has grown more unpredictable as he has gotten older. Concern is particularly high among independents and Democrats, though even some Republicans acknowledge unease. According to Politico, while Trump retains fierce loyalty from his core Republican base, swing voters, a critical bloc heading into the midterms, may be less forgiving of perceived instability. Age has increasingly become a lens through which voters evaluate national leaders. Now in his late 70s, Trump faces scrutiny not just over policy decisions, but over tone, rhetoric, and public conduct. And the numbers reflect that shift. A joint poll by The Washington Post, ABC News, and Ipsos shows the president's approval rating hovering around 40%, with disapproval between 55% and 60%. CNN SSRS polling, cited by Forbes, indicates his approval has dipped compared to earlier in his term, and even compared to similar points in his first presidency. An AP News poll highlights dissatisfaction with his handling of the economy and foreign policy, though immigration remains one of his relative strengths. So, what's driving the slump? First, economic anxiety. Unemployment remains relatively low, but inflation fatigue, tariffs, and lingering trade tensions continue to weigh on voters. Second, rhetoric. Trump's combative style energizes his base, but can alienate moderates. Politico notes that while Republican voters largely align with him, independents remain divided over his tone and decision-making approach. Foreign policy is another pressure point. From brinkmanship with Iran to sweeping tariffs, voters are split over the administration's aggressive posture abroad. Then there's voter fatigue. As Vox reports, even some Trump supporters express exhaustion over constant political drama, lawsuits, investigations, and party infighting. The so-called Epstein specter also lingers in political discourse. Although there is no new legal finding directly implicating Trump in criminal activity, periodic resurfacing of past associations in media and court documents can reignite debate, particularly among suburban independents who prioritize stability and character. And immigration, long a political strength for Trump, presents a more nuanced picture. While Republican voters broadly support tough enforcement by U.S. immigration and customs enforcement, independents are more ambivalent and Democrats largely opposed. All of this comes as the midterms approach. Historically, the party in power faces headwinds in congressional elections. With approval ratings under pressure, Republicans could confront stiff competition in swing districts. Still, Trump's grip on his base remains formidable. Strong enthusiasm among loyal supporters could boost turnout and blunt broader dissatisfaction. For now, the contrast is stark. Inside the Capitol, a president projecting strength and certainty. Outside, a country more divided and increasingly uncertain about the road ahead.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.